Gosh.
Alright. Oh, okay. Am I in there?
Yes.
Okay. This is my bicycle. There are many like it, but this one is mine. What? Okay. Again. This is my bicycle.
Okay.
Many are like it, but this one is mine. It has fenders. I got fenders. This is my bicycle. It is from Mountain Equipment Co-op. We are riding across Canada currently. It has bike fenders. It has a nice little saddlebag, or what would you call this? Like a top tube bag, where I keep my monkeys. If you want to show the monkeys. There's the monkeys. And my sunglasses and my shower cap and my tools. This is our bike pump to pump our tires up. I put a 3 chain ring on the bike so that I could climb up hills better than the 2 that came with it. Yesterday we just bought a new seat because my tailbone was hurting, and just, yeah, I wanted to try something new because the seat I have is more like a race seat, so I decided to get a new one. And then we just have the 2 pannier bags on the back that we're getting people that we meet along the way to write their name on and where they're from. There's a couple on this side, a couple on that side. They're kind of everywhere. So those are going to get filled up as we go. Here I have the sleeping bag located. Down here is our tent and a couple bungee cords, and then just the 2 bags. And like I said, we got some fenders on here. The last minute, they've been a saving grace as far as spraying water all over the place. Pretty cheap, like 35 bucks. They're kind of finicky to get going and get in the right place, but once they are, they're good to go. And I have a bell. And that's it. That's my bicycle. Okay, so we're going to go through what we're carrying inside of our bags as part of our touring kind of demo, as far as what we're carrying on each of our own bags and in which bag. So the way I like to run my 2 bags, or 4 bags total, is I keep all the larger stuff for camping. So we got the small foldable chair here in the green bag. We got the 2 air mattresses, the tarp, the Medi kit, tire kit, miscellaneous bolts and
Tools.
zip ties and tools, cleaning kit, and our card games, and lacrosse ball for massage, and our lock in one bag. Then the gas on the left goes in the back bottle bag, which you can see on the panniers after. So that's all in one bag, so it's all the bulky stuff. And then I basically keep all my clothes together with within the other bag. This is the tent. It's a lot smaller than the bag we keep it in, but the odd time we'll throw a couple extra things in there just to use as extra room, and that goes underneath my sleeping bag, which you just saw on the back. So sleeping bag, tent. This is actually a pump bag, which is inside out, for our sleeping bags, pads. So we plug this into the sleeping pad, get it full of air like that, turn it and spin it, and it pumps it full of air, and you squeeze it down and it fills it up with air for you. So that's kind of new. And then I also use this as a pillow. So I take all of the clothes that I'm not wearing to bed, which is usually very little to none, put it inside of here, and then I take my t-shirt and I wrap it around the outside of here so it becomes like soft, so you're not sleeping on plastic. But that's just what I prefer. I'm a picky sleeper when it comes to pillows.
And you store your clothes in it.
Yeah, and then I store my clothes in it inside the pannier to keep it dry as well. So that's awesome. It's been pretty good. A little overpriced, but we're using it anyway. Here was my original pillow. So I used to stuff clothes inside of here, zip it up.
It's fleecy, right?
And yeah, it's more fleecy. So now I just keep a few things in here, and I usually put it between my knees because, like I said, I'm a picky sleeper. But you got to stay comfy. We got a long ways to go, and you want to get your sleep in. Quick dry towel. We have the same one. I have a long sleeve shirt that's UV protecting. Base 2 Under Armour pants. So that's just like pajama pants, or what's the other word
Leg
for that?
warmer.
Leg warmers or
Long johns.
long johns. That's the one. These are my pants, long pants, kind of like they're dressier. So if we want to go out for dinner or just hang out around the fire and not wear shorts all the time. 2 jerseys, 2 pair of shorts that I only wear 1 pair, but if my butt's getting really sore, I'll put the second pair over top of that pair. So I'm wearing 2 pairs at once just to get the extra padding. I've only done that a few times, but these are just getting really big and old, so I've had these since I started riding a bike. Winter coat slash, I wouldn't call it a winter coat, more like a fall cool night coat, so it's great.
Insulated jacket.
Insulated jacket, sure. Long, tall socks. I got my shorts, sporty. Can't believe you didn't put the picture on the outside. Monkey socks from Mountain Equipment Co-op. Pretty much everything you see here is from Mountain Equipment Co-op. And then these are a long, thinner version of the woolly, thick socks. Okay, and then we have leg warmers and arm warmers for those cold mornings typically, or cold days when it's raining. And then if it's really cold, I can put the rain jackets on top of this stuff, or I'll just wear my regular cycling kit, and then I'll put something like this rain jacket. Where's my other rain jacket? Oh, it's in the bag. So this is kind of a wind slash light rain jacket, which I'll put on, and then I'll put the hard shell over top.
You have your 2 buffs.
With the booties, and then 2 buffs that I usually put one on my head, and if it's really cold, I'll put the other one over my face and nose and neck, depending on how cold it is. But hopefully we don't get too many more of those days. Rain pants, they kind of look like ski pants, but they're not insulated. They're just more just to keep the water off. So again, I can layer all these things depending on the day and how the weather is actually turning out. I got 2 pairs of sunglasses. One are tinted, the other are safety glasses, $5. They're amazing. I couldn't live without them. The marker I keep in my pocket for having people sign our bags, so we always have that handy so we don't forget. Like I said, lacrosse ball kind of as a foam roller lock. Water goes on the opposite bag, then the gas tank, and then the 2 bottles go on the bike. This I kind of set up so that you could see that these gloves come with an outer shell and an inner shell, and then they can go together as well. So depending on, again, if it's raining, I'll wear them put together. If it's just lightly raining or it's just cold out, I'll just wear the kind of fleecy layer. Glasses wipe, ketchup and mustard, Allen key set, lighter, small compass, allergy medication because I'm allergic to cats and dogs mostly, and a little bit of this spring pollen and stuff like that. So if we stay at like a warm showers or something and they have cats or dogs, I usually just take one of those so I can breathe. Shower cap is for when it rains. Typically, I don't put it over my helmet because I just put my raincoat hood inside the helmet, but I cover my seat up with it if we're just relaxing somewhere and waiting the rain out. We got regular cycling gloves that we just bought yesterday. I have the same exact pair back home. I just didn't bring them because I'm silly. So they're great for padding. They have great pads on these ones, so because my hands are starting to hurt. Bungee cords for just anything we need, something with the tarp and stuff like that. We might need to strap it to a tree. Solar panel battery and charger, built-in one. Passport, this is what I actually look like when I'm not running away from the law.
And your Garmin.
This, I said Garmin, didn't I?
Yep, Garmin.
Garmin 520, so it's got a little bit of maps on there, nothing too special, but Makes it easy to upload to Strava when we stop every day. Sandals, those just sit on the back of the bike. They never actually go in the bags. Just haven't had room for them really. My helmet and our addition of the rear view mirror, which has been really handy from turning your head. And most of the time, myself included, most people have a bad habit of when they turn their shoulder or to look over the shoulder, they lean over and the bike follows with them, and then they end up riding like in front of traffic, and that's how you die. So.
And then also the clothes you're wearing.
Yes, I am not doing this video naked today. So yeah, just some underwear, swimming trunks if you want to go swimming at a pool or a hot tub. Mountain Equipment Co-op again. Water wicking, kind of sport active.
Breathable merino wool shirt. Yeah.
And I got my wallet. And then you saw the
And then
bike.
our cycling shoes.
Yes. You wanted me to grab those?
Yeah.
So these are my Shimano, I don't even know what they're called.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Whatever model these are. Torball, I don't know if that's the model, but no. Mountain biking shoes, or mountain biking clips instead of road biking. A lot easier to walk in.
More float as well.
More float, easier to get in and out of, I would say. Just because they're designed for riding in the trail and jumping off your bike really fast. So super comfy, haven't had any problems with these, bought them brand new, didn't get any blisters or anything. Great fit, that's the most important thing, great price.
So this all fits into 2 bags.
Into those 2 bags. And then, like I said, this tent goes in this bag, which always has extra room. And then this is my actual Timbuktu saddle bag, so that just mounts on the back like that. So that's super easy, and then you can cinch it even smaller if you need to. It's got a few little side pockets for whatever you need. It's been great, and that's where I hooked this solar panel charger. That's that. That's me. Your turn.